Hi, how's everybody doing today? This is Sean. I'm back out here with another video. This is day 3 of me hitting tennis balls to get back into tennis play so I can play tournaments. But I wanted you to see this place where I live at. This is in Port Orange, Florida. And before I do the video of playing tennis, I have a few ones I haven't posted yet, but I've been practicing on my serve to get back into it, because that's the thing I've noticed. Your ground strokes come, you can easily fix that here and there, but this place, they got all this. This is what it looks like around here. Over there is a basketball court, and there's restrooms, and then there's baseball field there. You can see the baseball field. Let's zoom in a little bit. See the baseball field, and all these beautiful trees. And then actually there's a trail. We used to walk it when we were kids in their woods. You can go in the woods, and there's a trail back there. But these are the courts. You got 2, 4, 6 tennis courts, brand new. No one's out here playing. There's a bunch of lazy people in this area, and a lot of people, I guess, play in the morning, but the best time to come out is in the morning. But if you're going to be playing in tournaments, you have to come out in the afternoon around what time I am right now, 4 o'clock, because you have to deal with the elements. And this is hard court, so these courts get hot, 100 and some degrees out here. But clay courts, if you play on hard true, they're called clay courts, hard true, they can get smoking hot. And that's how I learned how to play tennis. I used to play in the 90s, in the 80s and 90s, and I had surgery on my hip, and I was having problems recovering from it. So I just walked away from tennis basically and just started, doing chef work. And and also when I was playing tennis, it was kind of snobby people that I played against, and these clubs are snobby. They're private clubs and fucking racist in those clubs. And it's not against really black people, but it's against poor people. And it's always nice to, when I was a younger guy, me and my friends that were just regular people, when we used to go to these clubs, these fancy clubs with 500 to 1,000 people watching us, and we just pulverized their best players that had these $300 fucking tennis rackets, and we just had like $50 tennis rackets, and just strung correctly, you put the right strings in the racket. And I used to play with a pro staff, a Wilson pro staff, but then I went to the Graphites, the Prince Graphites, the 90s. They're Graphites, and those are really nice rackets. I guess you play with that thing for a little while, and a whole bunch of other people, but it's just got a good feel. And then the Wilson Profiles came out, and they were the 90s, the smaller rackets. They got the 110 square inches, and they're for club players, basically, for doubles. But pros that use those things, man, you can serve as fast as you want, and somebody puts a racket on that, thing's coming flying back at you. It doesn't bend. The racket doesn't bend. It's known for that, and it's a great racket for doubles. But you have to watch out with those big wide body rackets, because you can hit the ball wrong and get tennis elbow and stuff. That's why it's all fundamentals. Everything you do is not how big you are or how strong you are. It's timing and how you use your body. Like, you ever seen some of these smaller guys and ladies go hit a golf ball, and then you have these big masculine fellas that can't hit a golf ball because they're trying to muscle it? It's not meant to do that. The same with tennis. You use your body. The smoother you are, and the more you can be smooth about it, the more you'll have more balls go into the court. You'll have less chance of injury, and you'll be able to develop better. So we're going to take some serves today. I'm going to practice and record, and I'm just, because a lot of people I just seen the craziest thing I'm going to share with you guys later on. I seen this Truth Channel on Rumble, and the dude was an AI. It was an AI guy, a person, a real person. I guess not. It wasn't a real person, but it was a AI. A guy looks like a person, and then he was talking about truth movements, and totally going against, Putin and everything, anti-Putin and all that stuff, when it's just all of them, So that was crazy. I have to show that to you because it looks so cartoonish. It was so weird. So that's the kind of shit that goes on out here. I'm a real person. You know, I had that one guy talking shit about me. You know, because I called him out on his bullshit because he was going and trolling people's channels and spamming them, and he went to that dude Insanity in the Sanity machine. I'm sorry, the Sanity machine, and Quinn Zone and Flint, the Truth Channel, and stuff. And I just passed all that. Like I said, I've been injured for the last 20 years, and it's depressing, you know. So I'm tired of not trying to do what I can to do what I can, you know. Sometimes you just have to go and do it. And you're in pain, I'm in pain, I understand. I'm 51 years old. I haven't been out on a tennis court in 25 years, and I was hitting serves, and I'll show you what I'm doing. And even I played at a high level and hit many, many tennis balls in my life. Like buckets and buckets a day on serves, practice all the time. And even I go back to the stuff I did when I was just learning, which is kind of good right now because I can correct that. Once you start serving the wrong way for a year or two, or even longer than that, or hitting the tennis ball the wrong way, it's a lot harder to fix. So we're gonna take some serves. It is good. It gotta be at least 100 degrees out here, and I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water. And I just got some new tennis balls, so we're gonna try. You know, we're gonna work on my. I'm gonna work on my serve. My goal is to get to the point where I can play in the opens and play in a tournament and just show everybody that has this, you know, that's disabled, that we can do this. It's not about winning. It's about doing. So, you know, and doing things the correct way. And I've seen kids throwing tennis rackets and being disrespectful to their opponents. That's not how the game of tennis is supposed to be played. You're going to find people that's going to be better at you in tennis and in life sometimes. You have to learn from these people. Just remember what one person can do, another person can do. Don't get mad because you lose or you make a bad shot. Just move on to the next shot and find and watch the person's weakness and go to that's how you beat the people. Everybody has a weakness. I don't care who they are. It may just be a little tiny glitch. It may be something they do in their serve. They might tip their serve. Some people stick their tongue out when they hit certain serves, or they hold their racket differently, and all kinds of things you can pick up. Just like in pitching in baseball, people tip their pitches. They can't help themselves. They're idiosyncrasies. So I don't know how much time I got on this recording. So we'll push a pause, and then we're gonna line this up, and we're gonna hit some tennis serves, and I'm gonna show you some bad, you know, some things you don't want to do when you're starting to play, and some things you can do to work on your serve to improve it. You don't want to hold, you know, you want a continental grip to hold on to it, and you want to have. I'll show you when I get everything all sorted out. So we'll be right back, folks. Okay, we're back. Now, I wanted to show you, you can go to Walmart and get like 18 of these balls. It comes in a bag, tennis balls, for $10. They're practice ones. They're pressureless tennis balls. So they're using for practice, ideal for all surface. You can play with them, but I usually use pen. When I use well, you know, when you play against people, I usually go and buy some pen tennis balls. And that's what, so I got 4 bags of these, roughly almost 80 balls are in there. And right now we're using this racket. I had it for a little while. It's a Prince Excel XL Comp. It's not high end or anything like that. It is a wide body, and as I said, you can see the difference. It's a 110, and I use a smaller racket, so it's something I'm getting used to. And when you're playing in heat, you don't have to, but you could get wristbands. I got a wristband I'm going to put on, but you can see the heat is so hot here. I'm already sweating. So this is what we're going to do. You know, work on my serve, and I see people trying to serve the ball like this, come down like that. They're serving it. They're getting the ball and bouncing it, and throwing it up and whacking it like that. You don't want to do that. You want to hold a continental grip like that. You want your hand to be like that across the racket. And what that does is it gives you the ability to spin it, turn it, and you're not smacking it. It'll be a smooth. You'll see. It'll be a smooth. It'll be a lot smoother. And then, although you may get the ball in play, holding the racket like that, at the end of the day, you'll hurt your development because you won't be able to use different serves correctly, and you're trying to manhandle it. You know, some people even hold it like that. That's extreme to me, but I just have a semi continental on it. That's what I do. The ball, it seems to work for me. And as I said, the biggest problem I'm having right now is getting used to this big ass racket. It's huge. It's like a 110 and I'm used to a 90. So I've been, for the last couple of days, we've been out here doing this. And I'm gonna put a band on. Like I say, it's so hot. I'll be out here sweating so bad. Well, it's all good for us, buddy. We're gonna do this, like I say. It's not what one person can do, another person can do. I need back surgery and neck surgery and stuff, but we're going to take care of that. So you can get these little things at Walmart for a couple of bucks. It does help when you're playing, so you can get the sweat out of your eyes and things of that nature. And then I just use a little hand towel, and I got another towel, and just drink lots and lots of water. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. not too bad. Missed some shots as expected. As I said, this wide body, I'm getting used to it. And my toss is everywhere. And I'm out of condition. But I'm doing better than I thought I would. And every day I'm getting better. So we're gonna keep pushing through this, folks. And we're gonna do this. It's extremely hot out here. I need some water. Get yourself a glass of water. Oh my goodness. Well, we're getting there. It's about 70 balls. I'd say I probably hit like 45 in, maybe 50. And the rest of it was all over the place because of my grip, I'm telling you. I have to get used to hitting the ball that way. Plus this racket's a club. It's huge. It's a 110. I'm used to playing with a 90 and not a wide body, a conventional racket. So it's gonna take us some time to get used to this, folks. We're doing pretty good. Let's say we hit 75 balls and I see 45 to 50 go went in. So I'm not mad at that. And there were first serves I was trying. The second serves, they were going in with the slice. So I have to work on my toss and my mechanics. As I say, I'm also going to get with a pro and train with them so they can help me with some of the fundamentals to get back to the fundamentals and to play tennis correctly. So, cheers, folks. Growing my hair a little bit, folks. I had to cut not too long ago. The girls wanted to do the mullet or whatever, and I'm a pretty easygoing guy. I'm like, why not? My hair's gray. I don't try to put no color or anything in it. My hair used to be dark brown, but as you get older, you know, you get a little gray in your hair. It brings you wisdom and knowledge. So I think we're doing pretty good, to be honest with you. I'm not going to beat up on myself too much. I'm out of shape. There's no in if or buts about it. So I'm going to work in this, work my routine in to where I'm going to go to the gym a few days a week, ride the bike, do the treadmill, do cardio, and get my left arm fixed. I have a plate in my arm. See? There's a plate in my arm. And somebody was saying I had a devil. No, I have St. Michael on my arm, pushing the devil to hell. I got that when I was a youngster. I was part of the Sacred Heart of St. Michael in church, singing and stuff like that. And, when you're young, you don't know much. But also, Michael is my baptism name. That's my baptism name, Michael. My name is Sean Michael Sweeney Kubak. And I'll tell you about my story later. But yeah, we're not doing bad out here, folks. Considering I'm 51 and out of shape, I think we're doing pretty good. And as I say, you just get out of the house and try. You don't even if you can hit one serve or just get out on the court and just walk. Just go outside, get fresh air. Staying inside that computer all day and not living the life out here with all these beautiful things that God gave us is not good for your mental health. Believe me, when the Coronas was on, I almost got stuck into that, but I live in Florida so I could fish and go outside. So we're gonna get through this, my friends. I look forward to playing my first tournament, win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna represent you guys out there that's had injuries and that you're older, and you just know I'm going to be there for you, and you'll be there for me. So I appreciate your love and support and your kindness. I'm going to put this on my other channel. I'll put it on my first channel as you'll see it. It's on my other channel. I'm going to make another channel and I'm going to call it Sean's Tennis Adventure. So that's what it is. We're going to do this together. And, any tips that you have, there are pros out there or whatever, feel free to have at it. Because I do not take, I don't take criticism to heart. I listen to what people say, and I truly do, and I am good at taking criticism, and people try to troll me, that's fine. I know whatever people say on this computer, they will not say to my face. because it wouldn't turn out the way you think it would. I'm a nice person, but I do know how to defend myself. I am from Philadelphia. I was raised there until I was about 10, and then I grew up down here in Florida, so I know about city people. But I love tennis because it's something you do all your life. You can play doubles. It's a friendly game, and it makes you mentally tough, especially when you're playing in environments like this. And I ain't kidding you, it's gotta be 100 degrees out here, folks. It is brutal. If I wasn't used to Florida, I probably would have fell out on my first 10 serves. So I do appreciate everybody watching. We're gonna do more work. I'm looking to get a ball machine, and when that happens, it's on like Donkey Kong. You will see some ground strokes. Like we will train just like any of these other folks. And we're gonna join, I'll find the tournament, I'll find the month, and I'll find a day, and I'll enter it, and we're gonna do our best to represent us, So, as I say, you're a special person. You're a special person. God made you in his image and his likeness. And there's nobody like you. God loves you, and so do I. And always remember that. These demons can't take that love of God from you, no matter what they do or what they say. And when you watch these channels, these true channels, yes, there's some truth there being said, but think for yourself and always question authority, and make sure you know what they're saying is absolute 100% truth, because you're messing with religion and things like that, talking about souls and things like that. You have to be careful, okay? You don't know what you get yourself into. That's close to demonology. So be careful, like I say, and just remember what I told you. It's always the truth. It's in the Bible. God loves you, and I love you. Don't ever forget that. And God made it 100 degrees, folks, for Sean to lose a little weight, which I'm doing good. I am going to the Chinese buffet tonight, though, because they got all-you-can-eat scrimps, and I love them scrimps. Scrimps is delicious. I'll just stay away from the candies and the ice cream, and I should be okay. But I do like the candies and ice cream. I wasn't allowed to eat candies when I was little, so I enjoy eating candies now. But no candies tonight, folks. We're going to do salads, and we're going to do scrimps and chicken and broccoli. Love that stuff. And plus, I'm going to take my wife out. She's been doing really well. I'm proud of her. She started a new job, and she's doing great. And her and I have been doing really good. So her mom's struggling a little bit, but we're all working together to help each other. That's what family does. And you're my family on here. And I'll do anything for you. You know that. I ain't some bot out here talking bullshit. I can back up what I say. I'm probably one of the toughest people you know. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I had to learn how to walk after 2 replaced hips. Had to learn how to do things right-handed after being left-handed. And I'm doing good. And I wanted to tell that one fellow while I'm doing this, that this insanity machine, or sanity machine, that fella is a terrific artist. Man, you're talented. My buddy Kit was talented like that. He could draw anything, and he used to draw about stuff like you're talking about, afterlife, dreams he had and stuff. And my mom had a few dreams too, and he drew her dreams. It was fucking cool. It was really cool. He was so good. And you remind me of him. That's why I subscribe to your channel. I don't agree with everything you say, but I do like the fact that you say it, and I do the fact that you like William Blake's artwork, and some of the same artists I like. I like Bosch a lot too. He painted the Garden of Earthly Delights. It's pretty cool painting he did. It's a mural. You probably know about that. So, well, anyway, I'm done for today, folks. I gotta get out of here. I'm about ready to fall over. I think I did pretty good. Good news though, I went from 227 down to 217, so I've lost 10 pounds. And my playing weight is about 170, because I'm a muscular person from surfing and doing stuff, so, and I'm doing my push-ups again, so I'm doing good like that. And there's a little push-up routine that I do on the app, and it's a 3-day one. It's like 200 push-ups in 3 days, which may not be a lot for you fellas, like, oh, I can do more than that, but you know, like I say, I had to replace shoulder, and you can only, I'm gonna do what I can do, but you know, I'm pretty strong. I just gotta get that left arm strong, and you can see on my toss it's everywhere, and it's not because I'm an idiot that can't toss the ball. Well, maybe I am an idiot, can't toss the ball, but I also having problems tossing the ball up in the air because of my shoulder. But we're gonna get that worked out, because no pride's in here. I don't care how that ball comes off that racket, as long as I can hit it clean and get it, you know, get it over the net, and I can work on that, you know. So once again, I do appreciate everybody watching, and thank you so much for the support. And as I say, we're gonna do this.